6. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Hurts throwing right away. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack.
Part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity, just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And outbounds right around the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles.
Oh my God, bro! Why does he?
This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence.
Look at this bullshit. That's the type of shit that happens to me every fucking game now. This shit is just stupid, bro. I swear to God, it's stupid.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll run with Tanner to begin the drive. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Now Stuffs put this offense in a precarious position. We know the security of the wave attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority 1.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup at 4.
That's a mismatch that you want to force a linebacker to try to cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
This is Archer.
Why are you so slow?
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
Just can't win with this dude, bro.
Just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist.
So hard
right
playing
now,
with
the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. On play action, Lawrence. That is caught by Lamb. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears?
Stop, jump!
For your eyes when you watch something like this.
Look at that.
This team's locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something
Let
they
me-
haven't seen before.
Man,
Coaches always talk about
can't even change
scouting
the
looks.
dude, bro.
Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
They find some open field here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running left, Taylor. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
God dang, they blocked it. Goodness gracious.
38-yard line. They'll try the left side with Taylor.
Man, they can't be blocking perfect like, oh my gosh, man.
Not before they're inside
Okay.
the 25. to the right side. This is Taylor.
Okay, man.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a give to Taylor. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to take it in.
Oh my gosh. This game's so terrible.
Jonathan Taylor hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw.
Look at this.
It's coming and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bullshit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
This mother cannot complete a wide open throw. Like, bro, he's open. I've never had a quarterback to overthrow somebody, bro. Constantly. This dude sucks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
God damn.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Lawrence. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try and put his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They go play action with Lawrence. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Oh, this mother. Oh, he keeps overthrowing the ball. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. He keeps overthrowing the fucking ball, bro.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Oh, these dudes. Oh, make the throw.
Inside the 35. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to keep ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Second down, another run with two.
Look at this, bro.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
It's one of those games. Hide behind the run all game. Oh my God. I hate playing this game, bro. I hate it. I hate it.
Again, it's Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A give for Taylor running.
These niggas blocking perfect. Every play they blocking perfect, bro. Oh my gosh.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That's Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, here's Taylor.
No, you better not let him go.
He could, but he's going to finally be stopped a couple yards short of the first. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Sly able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Give us a spark. Let's go.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
It's going to be a ground out game. I can't win with Trevor. I need to trade him quick.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking to throw.
This nigga got nanos. Oh my God.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Damn. Oh my God.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep. On the field.
The Lions on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17. Lawrence will throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Lawrence.
Man, block, bro.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Lawrence. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Open man Lamb. It's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest, I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down, but they decided to keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, the decision paid off indeed. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
I don't even know where I'm running out of
the
this.
visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
No, I can't run. I don't even know what I was doing in this playbook, bro.
A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Lawrence going to throw again. He's got it. Touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And leading 10-7, well, they may just want to get this to the locker room. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hey, listen, check it. Hey, Ryan.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but they're out of timeouts.
All timeout now.
Continues to wind down. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure they're friends.
Come on, man. Like, come on, bro.
Because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Play action. It's Lawrence. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
There you go.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators work so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Second down, another run return.
What's up, buddy?
And here's another
How you
tackle
doing?
made at the line. So they're converging well.
Thinking left today?
Officially nothing.
What's up, good morning?
No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Huh?
This number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Hurts.
Why he stopped? He stopped. Oh, he stopped. He stopped freaking running for the ball, bro. Like, come on, man.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. There he goes.
He stopped running. He took some stutter steps instead of, boy, this game just don't.
Touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Packers have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 17-14.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Get them going.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I know how to neutralize that blitz running. I just don't want to fucking run.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. But who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there?
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Motherfucker! Oh, man. It's so open. Just quarterbacks make the difference. Boy, this stuff open. Boy can't hit a. What?
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
This dude's so bad, bro. Like, man, stuff is so open, but the quarterback just can't hit it because they don't got guns for it. You just got to flow.
And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. They'll try and run for the 1st.
Let's go. Pump me that.
It's not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's Archer. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Get ahead 2 scores. He done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Man, give me a fumble.
Only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They're on 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you
Get a stop here and go. It's over.
deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. For 214 yards rushing for him now.
This nigga ran the ball 30 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come right
Let's go, Matt.
tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
They'll try the left
God
side.
dang it.
Gets through and now an opening. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
A gain of 14. First down.
Running left, Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, it definitely makes up for his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Now a give to Taylor.
Get him.
And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
Oh, my God.
Swings it out to his running back.
Ooh, this dude threw the ball 6 times.
There, a Big play on
How
fourth
do I
down.
cornerback?
Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it,
Oh
and
my
they got it.
God.
I'd look down at my play
All
sheet,
right.
and what I would find, plays have been successful
Oh my
throughout the
God.
game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Second down, another run with Taylor. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And they need 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. With a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. This is caught. And the Packers are going to have first
I'm about to
and goal as they
lose
try
to
to
the
finish
bomb.
off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run here with Taylor. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Jonathan Taylor punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Joey Sly now
Bum-friendly
to kick off after the
game, bro.
touchdown.
Bum-friendly game.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Run the ball 40 times. Pass the ball 7 times and win a game. Man, so bum-friendly.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Lawrence. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now, Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now as to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here,
He needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw, Lawrence. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Back to throw.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, bro! Oh my gosh!
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is good. It was running out of gas.
Oh my gosh!
And he winds up getting just enough.
Oh my gosh!
We did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the save calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
They run once more with Taylor. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
This game harder than it should be. I overthrew 3 touchdowns, bro.
If the team that receives
3 touchdowns. Oh my God.
I told you.
Who's gonna receive?
So the Lions Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ain't him being got his butt beat. Your mama know about
The
this
Detroit
thing?
offense ready to begin their drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulous as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence. Out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's
I need flag, man,
the
dude.
numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. He's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing up his accuracy.
On 3rd down, Lawrence flush to his right. And he can't
Bro.
get rid of it. He's taken down. It's the number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. Here comes the Lions punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Second down, another run with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. But that's not going to help the cause as he stops short of the 10. Overtime with less than 2 minutes to play, and we are still all tied. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. Taken right on the 30. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
This close to being my first ever tie.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Go!
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
Bye-bye.
And some room to
Bye-bye.
run.
Bye-bye.
And he's in the end zone. Touchdown and a game winner in OT. A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for the Lions, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now.
67 yards, bro.
Get back on the beat next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
What? What are y'all? Shannon, are you Aiden?
Boy, where you at? Please get that.